Good afternoon, traders. This is AJ of Awesomecallstrading.com. Booyah! I'm excited because I just finished trading um, some stocks, and usually when I come back from my break, I like to make money right away in the room. And I like to get the room excited and get it all jazzed and happy, and I like to call out live trades because there's always a trade in the room. Always, 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 always. And when I go on break, the great dark side and Janny are always calling out great plays and ideas. And then when I get in there, between all of us in here as a group, it's just magical. So when I came back, I believe it was Palmer that gave us our moderator Palmer that there was ABMD news to the downside, and he called it off the poll. So I traded ABMD, and this chat room has traded ABMD tons. I mean, we trade this on a daily, and Joel's really a great trader on this as well. This is kind of like our baby. And so on this pullback, we were going short originally, and we could see it breaking here and getting heavy up to 330, 331. I was shorting it here. I traded it 6 times in the room, all live. All 6 I got all perfect hits. Anyway, when you get a pattern where you start to see it get heavy, like right here, I could just sense this was going to, right here was my key indicator. This was going to pull. So I went short right around here, and I pulled it and covered. I didn't get the meat of it, but I got some of it. Then when it popped again and pulled again, I went short again, and I was able to get, I believe, a 1.5. But I'm going to tell you, when I'm trading this live, I've got a lot of traders in here, and what I love is to watch traders like Alex, who's developing his skill level. I mean, Alex is just a beast, and this is a trade he just did in the room live with me. And see his short 330 and 321 covers, and he made $926. You see that? He made $926. Now, a lot of you don't even make $926 in day trading. This is just one trade, one idea from just trading along. When you're trading with pros, trading with me, this is what I provide. Even if you had a shitty morning, I'm going to take you out of one. Even if you had a horrible morning, I'm going to take you out of one, because there's always something to trade in the room. Always. And ABMD is a perfect example of that. It could have been something else. I think another trader asked me on Ellie at about 82.90 to go long. Stock is now 83.70. I mean, I will find you something. The mods will find you something. But this is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. And then what I did too, live in the room, is I saw this right here, and I went long. I felt it was going to get a bounce at 390. So I was trying to get a 318, 317 fill, because you could see it with the 316. And on a stock like this, I trade nothing but market orders. I'm in and out quick. And I can't tell you, it was the most exhilarating feeling. I went long. They filled me, though, at 319. So it had pulled down right here. You can see the 317. So I was down 2 points, but I held it because I was willing to add, because I was playing with small size. And that's the art of scaling in. And then from there, I popped it and I sold it at 322 up here. And it is the most exhilarating feeling being right. And I was right 6 times on this trade, just playing just these. I won't play it anymore, though. I won't. Unless the stock hits 310, I will overnight it. Outside of that, I won't touch it, because I've already got it 6 times. I don't want to push my luck, okay? I'm proud of what I've done. But I'm even prouder that the great traders in the room just got on top of that. And you know what? We're probably one of the very few chat rooms that just constantly celebrate what we do, and we're a group. And it's such an amazing feeling. And so what I've also done is, I'm sure you saw, those that follow me saw my tweet last night. We've opened up a great, Dark Side has built over the last few years a Discord room, and from people from all over. And the great Dark Side came to me, and I've always wanted to. I've been one of these guys that I'm old school. I don't allow chit chatting in the chat room. Only the pros talk, and it takes a lot to be a pro in here. Sometimes it takes years before I promote. I got it, being a pro in here, providing great alerts. But it's not just that. It's being humble. I don't like people with egos. Um, you know, we're all chiefs in here, as far as I'm concerned. We're all leaders in here, and I'm one leader, and there's 9 others, and I'm honored to trade with them every day. Um, but I also believe that there should be an area where people like Alex and Noel and Celeste and Brandy and all these up and comers can talk to each other from maybe a trader who's been through 20 different rooms, and why they found awesome calls and what makes awesome calls trading so different, and how do you trade in the room, because it is a very professional room in the sense that stocks move very fast, um, and I'll show you through the recap, and I'm sure you can see all my recap videos. But it's nice to take someone's journey and story and tell them. And just in one day, we're I think over 650 now, and hopefully we'll be over at 700. I like to be over 750 by the end of the week. But just join. Here's the link, and you're all set to go. And it's run by Darkside. He monitors everything. I asked him permission if I could be a mod too. He said yes, you could be a mod in there if I come in there, so I can also talk to you. But it's mostly for just a community of people that after they finish trading, hey, talk to one another. Hey, what did you do today? How did you do today? And I think it's just an amazing, amazing uh, place to tell a story and to help traders that are struggling. And obviously, we want you to come in our room and give us a shot, even if it's $25 for a day. You'll never look back because we're just an amazing group. Okay. And with that being said, I want to go into some of our trades this morning. On our pre-market list this morning, we went after Zine, Halo, EOLS, On, TRTN, Shutterfly, Match, SYOI, Ellie, ICPT, LLXN, and CELG. Now, I'm going to go into two great trades we did this morning. They were just spot on, and I'm talking spot on. We got a sell rating for one of our top premier lenders, analysts. And so what I did is, before we short the stocks, I like to long the stocks. I like to fill the gaps. So when you're trading in Awesome Calls Trading, I give you actually entry points. Okay, exact. I actually tell you if I'm long or to go long. This is where you've got to get in and get in. And then I tell you, if it pulls, don't get worried. Just add to it. The stock will rebound. And I give you pinpoints where the stock will go. Okay. There's no other chat room that does this. Every chat room out there, honestly, tells you this is what they say. Wait for it to set up. How many times have you heard that? And be real. I'm not fucking with you. Okay. This is reality. Wait for it to set up. I'm going to get confirmation on these lines before I take it. I'm going to do this. We have to wait for the Fibonacci lines to line up. I mean, seriously, they almost talk you out of the trade. Do you follow me? Well, in Awesome Calls Trading, I actually trade for a living, okay? And trading is first to me, and it's how I pay my bills. I've traded this for 15 years, all right? In the last 5 years live in this room. I've trained over 12, 13 chat rooms to open up in the last 24 months, okay? So I know what the fuck I'm doing. So when I tell you go long a stock, don't argue, don't second guess it. I've already determined everything for you. All you have to do is pull the trigger, and you literally can be done in 1 minute. Okay, so let's take these two for instance. Match, gapping down, 3 points. Long at 51.60, room to 50, sell it at 53.75 to 54. You're done for the day. Shutterfly, gapping down 2, long at 42.60, it's add to 41, stock will go to 44. I'm already telling you how to take your positions and when to sell. And I'm not going to let you down. This is what I do. And I'll do it every single day. For as long as I love trading, I will do it every day. Now, you want to see how you make money in here? You ready? While you're thinking with 20 cents, okay, while you're playing with 20 cents and shorting 50,000 times, I'm not, okay? I'm going to go Shutterfly, and I'm going to go match. Now, what was the entry? Huh? 51.60. There it is, pre-market and at the open, 51.60. I said the stock would go to 53.75 to 54. In less than 5 minutes, the stock hit 53.75. See it? 53.75. Okay? You're done. Next stock, I said go 42.60. Did I not put that in writing for you? 42.60. Where did I say the stock would go? 44. And it even got more. How do I know that? Come in the chat room and find out. I knew exactly what these things were going to do. I didn't guess. I knew. All right? That's the difference. You don't need me to impress you with a bunch of charts and lines. Just listen to my voice. Ask me what I saw, why I saw it. I put it in writing. We execute it. That's it. It's done. All right? Let's move on to another one. Ellie. Are you kidding me? Look at this. I want you to take a look at this stock here. All right, match. And what was the other one? Shutterfly. Shutterfly. And this one is Ellie. Now, I'm going to give credit where it's due. All right. As I'm trading match and Shutterfly, one of my notes that I put out was this was gapping up. And I want you to look at the gap up. All right. So the first question I'm asking is, why is it up? So I go to my scan service and I start researching. There was nothing on the scan service at all. So I went onto Twitter, punched up the ticker, and I was able to locate what the reason for the upside was. And it was basically an investment company made more in an investment in bought more stake in the company. So my ideal thought was to start shorting at 84 on Ellie and give it room to right here. Short Ellie at 84 to 85 and take it down to 79 and under. Okay. So while I was doing the other trades, the great Janny, who's probably the most amazing trader that you're ever going to meet, it's just an honor to trade with this gentleman. He does a video called The Art of the Short, a webinar, and let me tell you something. He nailed this thing. He saw the pattern. He saw the 84. He saw how the lower lows were starting to set in, and he went short right there. That was him, right around 83.75. And he just walked it straight down, just like we wanted. Now, I wanted 79 and ended up at 81 on a double bottom. There's nothing you could do. It held the support, and that's it. But you know what? If you're 500 shares short like Jenny does, I mean, what do you need? He's up $1,500 for the day. I mean, come on. Did you make $1,500? And he actually goes, I'm short, stops at high today. I'm looking for. Then when he cleared half, he took half here and took the rest here, and he was done with the trade. That's trading. All right. I'm going to show you another one. This is from the great B Trades. B Trades is a phenomenal trader in this room. We are just gifted to have him in here. I mean, this man he just ripped it apart. This morning he came in and he was looking for some small cap stuff for us. Really, nothing was moving. He gave us a few, but they didn't last. So he turned his attention on his scanners to Roku. He read the news this morning. He liked it, and he went for it. And he called out, I believe it was $46.20 to go long off the flag breakout right here. It had so much strength. He called pinpoints of 49. He was really after 49 all morning, and then 50. He didn't miss a beat on this trade. It was one of the most beautiful trades I've ever seen, and he just called it out straight up. I mean, I wish I could have been a part of this one, seriously. But there are many traders that traded it with him, and he nailed it. So Roku was just a great winner in the chat room. Another trade I wanted to go after was ICPT, Celgene. Let me see. Oh, a stock called On. I want to present this one to you because it's a cheap stock, and it's all about understanding how to trade this stock. Okay, this one, I wanted you to, this one had good earnings, and it was gapping up, as you can see. The problem with ON was, over the last 10 days, they were buying into the earnings. Okay, so this is what happens when you buy into the earnings. So you're going to get a pretty decent sell-off. Sometimes it goes lower than the previous day's close, but that's just the way it bounces. But at the end of the day, the stock will bounce and start heading back to highs because they, in the end, they had great earnings. So I believe on I was looking for a 21 pullback and 21 and under. I like to go 21 and under long and then take it up to 22, 23 and just take it back up because it was gapping up 80 cents. So I wanted you to short the stock and any pop at the open towards 22 and then just short it to 21 and under. Now this stock actually gave us a lot of room. So I felt very strongly we would get a nice bounce on it. And sure enough, here's the 21 spot right there, as you can tell. And then it dipped. And if you had a 20/50 average, you're heading back up. You're already 1 point in the money, and you're heading up to 22. It should close to $22 today. It's a really good stock. I want to show you another one that I really love trading today. You never heard of this stock before, and it's okay. I mean, when you trade in shitty rooms, what are you going to do? They're not going to give you these kind of calls. And I really do the research to find you really quality plays that you don't have to think. You just kind of look at it and just go, wow, this shit's unreal. And tell me that you didn't hear about this stock today. TRTN. I don't think anybody heard about it. We did. Because again, I give you 12 ideas every morning. Now this stock, interesting enough, got a downgrade to an underperform. So we were gapping down. See the gap down? So what I felt the stock would do would pop at the open. I really wanted to go short 34 and then just fade the stock. So I was all over the open and in pre-market. I loved the 34. If it popped even a little bit more, got closer to here, to this 35 level, don't get scared. Take the short. All right. Now, typically, you could have been done right at the open. If you took the 34, 35s right here, all right, you could have been done at 32.60. But what I was really looking for was the meat of the trade. So if you look at how it was written, 34 with room to 35 and take it to 33 and under. Okay, that was for the quick money. But once it started setting up, you could see 30 all over it. 30, 31, 32. But I just really wanted traders to make really good money. 34, 35, get in there, short it, take it to 33 and under. And the stock performed exactly to a T. If you look here initially, 34, 35, came down to 33 and under. And then now the stock is at 32 and under, $31. Just an absolutely beautiful fade. Again, it's all about studying analysts, figuring, you got your top dogs, you got your tier ones, your tier twos. I spent the last 15 years analyzing, the last 10 really aggressively. The last 5 I've just been sharing every day. This is why this is a tier. This is why this stock will move because of this analyst. So really, really great trade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we have time for one more trade. So I'm going to show you Elios. Elios got a nice upgrade today, FDA approval. Now, there are bio rooms that charge you just a shit ton of money because they're bio traders. I've been a bio trader for a good 12 years. And the only way you become a really good bio trader is losing. You have to lose just a shit ton of money. Why? Because in the beginning, you have to understand how it works. You have to understand phases 1, 2, 3, FDA, primary endpoints. It is a learning process to understand FDA stuff, FDA and bios and approvals. Let me tell you something. Once you get started, if you ever zone in on FDA, there are keywords, there are, certain stocks that sell off regardless. And I make it look easy now, but I probably lost a good $100 or plus $1,000 trading just bios alone, and I'm not lying. I mean, I got my ass handed to me. But now, 15 years later, I can look at it and go, yeah, that's a short. So any pop at the open's a gift. Take some short now, add a 24 and take it down. Should go all the way down to 19. And that was the call. So if you look at the notes this morning on EOLS, it's right here. FDA approval on injections. First thing I said was, that's nice, but should fade. Now, all the other rooms are all hoopla. Oh my gosh, FDA approval, FDA approval. Oh my God, it's going to go to $40 a share. It's going to be incredible. We're going to get upgrades. You need to stop. You need to stop. You need to stop doing that. Okay? I'd rather a trader just go, I really don't know how to trade that. Because we do. So anyway, I just basically said go long, go short 23, add 24, right? And then take it down to 2075 area and under. The stock will sell off today. That's the trade. No magicals, no fibs. No, I'm watching. Worth watching. Could go down. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, it's take short here, add here, and go here. That's it. That's your trade on an FDA approval. You want to see the trade now? Here we go. Right? I said short here, 23 level, and even in pre-market, when it was up here, add on any pop towards 24. And what did I say? 2075. Stock is 2075 right here. And it ended up pulling all the way down to 2030. So it gave a trader a lot of opportunity to make money on that. You know? So any pop, the more it popped, all it was going to do was to sell off. And if you watch the opening bell, it just kind of zzz, and then came all the way back down. So it gave an opportunity for 50 cents to $1 on the move for anybody that wanted to trade it. So you mods that don't know how to trade worth shit in other rooms and that you're charging people, kind of keep that in mind. There's certain FDA approvals that get sold off. And if you don't know that now, you'll never know it. But you can copy me and pretend that you're smart on the next one. Okay? But this was a beautiful play to the downside. And I think it actually, they'll do an offering, and they'll probably close this out around $19 or under. So I don't see it being held up. Okay? So that is today's recap. So that one was EOLS. All right. So the 7 trades today were Match, Shutterfly, Eli, ELLI, Roku from B Trades, On, TRTN, and EOLS. And not to, I won't do a chart, but just so you know, as far as our pot stocks today, B Trades was all over on the long side at 22. So I have to give him props on that. And he did point the chart out, and he gave us a live alert. So I don't want him to think that I did not see that. I just didn't play it. And that's the thing in here. You know, there's just so many great ideas, and I always try to focus on 2 or 3 or 4 solid stock plays. My plays today were Shutterfly, and I always play my own stuff. Like, you know, I don't do the research not to play it, right? And Match was one of my favorites this morning. ABMD I did in here, and the other one was Eli. So I nailed that on the short side. In about 25 minutes, I'm going to be presenting our, what do you call it? What am I trying to say? Our earnings. I'm going to go through about a dozen earnings and figure out which ones I want to play into close. And I will announce in the room my thoughts and ideas. Okay. So I want to thank you for joining us today. And again, we're growing. We received, I believe it's almost 15 new monthly subscribers for the week. So I want to welcome all of you to the room. And if you want to try us out for a day, it's $25. Try us out for a week, it's $100. Once you sign up to a month, I will credit you a full amount of money, all your money back to you. Other than that, every morning I will provide you 12 solid ideas, what I'm looking for Today I was probably 85, 90% accurate. If you want to go through the list, I mean, Halo was a short. That was a joke, 1750. I said it would go to 1650. It hit 16. I told you to short Zine at 640. If it pops, take it down to 6. It hit 6. Um, I mean, it was just a smorgasbord of trades. And I don't know, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Okay, so I will see you tomorrow. And thank you for joining us today on our recap for February 4th, 2019. Take care. Bye-bye.